Do you identify this ad?
இங்கே கிடைக்கிற சந்தோஷம் மாதிரி வேறு எங்கேயுமே எனக்கு கிடைக்காது.
நலம் அன்புடன் நமது கிராமங்களிலிருந்து.
Well, most of us would be able to identify it. But are you able to guess this one?
இந்த வருஷம் இங்கிலீஷ்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்த பையன் மேத்ஸ்ல சயின்ஸ்ல கிராஃப்ட்ஸ்லயும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். யார் அந்த பையன்?
எல்லாத்துலயும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்.
If yes, then your memory is too good. Today, we will shed light on the amazing brand positioning exercise that was behind this wonderful campaign for Arokya milk. Arjunoda Amma Yaaru. 1995, Salem, Tamil Nadu, India. Chandramogan, the chairman and MD of Hatsun, had built a great brand in Arun ice cream already, and it was the market leader in Tamil Nadu. He was looking to venture into the milk product line next. In those days, milk was considered a commodity with government cooperatives dominating the market and very few small private players. Arvin, the government milk cooperative in Tamil Nadu, and few other private rivals were majorly selling toned milk with 3% fat. Though non-profitable, Arvin was able to sell at a subsidized rate with government backing. To stay in the market, other private players also matched the price and were alive. To penetrate this market and topple the market leader was an Herculean task. Chandramogan announced in a meeting with his top brass, "We are now going to venture into the milk market." He also brought a discussion on the strategy to adopt and the way forward. Everyone suggested that we should go with toned milk of 3% fat at a price slightly lesser than the market leader Arvin. Chandramogan, known for never being an also ran, insisted, "I believe we should actually differentiate our product and go with standardized milk of 4.5% fat. We should price it a rupee more than the leader and enhance the perception that the standardized milk is better than the toned milk as it's good for health." There were rumblings of discontent to this idea within the room. The whole team objected, stating, "It would be disastrous. We will bleed heavily, which will lead to our eventual exit from the market." But Chandramogan had the conviction that product differentiation through perception change should be the way forward. He reasoned, entering the non-profitable toned milk segment with further price cut will be more disastrous. It was around 10 p.m. and they had been discussing for about 3 hours without any consensus. As he was running late for the Aircard Express at 10:45 p.m., Chandramohan said, "I veto this proposal. Please go ahead with the next steps and act." Though the team had initial reservations, they went forward based on the belief in Chandramogan. However, in the ensuing months, Chandramogan understood that his team was not fully convinced. At that time, Chandramogan chanced upon a best-selling marketing book. Late 1990s, Atlanta, Georgia, USA. An email lands in the inbox of one of the top branding consultancy firms. The email was from India, sent by Chandramogan of Hatsun Group, requesting for branding consultancy service and guidance on their strategic roadmap. This firm, Ries and Ries, belonged to Ries, one of the world-renowned branding gurus, and the marketing bestseller book that Chandramogan had read earlier was Positioning: The Battle of Your Mind, which was written by Ries himself and Jack Trow. There was no response from Ries for the first mail. Chandramogan sent a second email but no response. A third email, still no response. Chandramogan, known for his persistence, then shot a fourth email, but this time it was a googly and got a response from Ries immediately. Chandramogan had written to Ries, "I am visiting Atlanta in the next 15 days and if you are available then, I would like to meet you and discuss about availing your consultancy services." Ries gave the nod and Chandramogan met him in the next 15 days at Atlanta. Ries informed him during their meeting, I had not responded to your mails initially as I was earlier skeptical if your company would be able to afford my services. This was an instance where Chandramogan was able to make a perception change in the mind of the positioning guru Al Ries. Then Chandramogan inquired his fee and other requirements for a one-day consultancy visit. Al Ries quoted a fee of US $30K per day along with travel and accommodation arrangements, making it a 3-day itinerary with 1 day of consultancy and 2 days of to and fro travel to India. Again, the astute businessman in Chandramogan got his corporate friends R. Tyagarajan and Meeran from Sriram Chits and Reynolds respectively to accept a 1-day session each for their companies. Then he negotiated and sealed a deal of US $60K with Al Ries for 3 days, that is US $20K for each day's session with Hatsun and other 2 companies, making it a 5-day itinerary with 2 days of to and fro travel. Again, Chandramogan, having mooted this idea to his corporate friends, took the liberty to pick the last day of the 3-day schedule for Hatsun, given the jet lag factor. Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. The D-Day arrived. Al Ries' session with Hatsun top brass and key stakeholders started. He had already completed the 2 sessions for Chandramogan's corporate friends and had done a wonderful job there with no jet lag. In the meeting, the dilemma before the Hatsun team was explained to Ries. They asked, should we enter the market with a substantial price cut in the 3% toned milk or with a product differentiation of the 4.5% standardized milk with suitable positioning in the minds of the customer? Ries immediately questioned, what is 3% toned milk and 4.5% standardized milk? The team explained, toned milk contains 3% fat while standardized milk contains 4.5% fat and is considered to be good for health. Ries responded, I acknowledge Chandramogan's strategy of going for a product differentiation in standardized milk to disrupt the market and destabilize the leader. He also stressed the product differentiation should be positioned appropriately in the minds of the customer with health benefits of the standardized milk vis-a-vis the competition's toned milk. And then the key insight that he gave to the team at the end was, promote the brand as just 4.5% milk and not 4.5% standardized milk so that you can completely capture the mind share of the customer. We should go with simple, easy to retain terms and avoid cluttering the customer's mind with terms such as standardized. This is similar to the design principle term KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And this was the birth of the 4.5% milk, Arokya milk. While explaining this in the meeting, he wrote 4.5% on the board and put a circle around it. Chandramogan's joint MD and erstwhile classmate later ridiculed Chandramogan, saying, you have spent so much and brought him all the way from US to write just 4.5% and put a round around it? I could have done this as well. Chandramogan wittily retorted, he had done considerable amount of thinking before he put a round around 4.5%, while you would have put a round around 4.5% without even thinking. That makes the biggest difference, explaining the significance of his decision. Then they worked intensely with other key stakeholders and creative teams and decided to promote Arokya as the 4.5% milk and entered the market in a big way. Subsequently, in 2004, they decided to run a series of teaser ad campaigns as well to make the customers further intrigued and inquisitive on the brand. Their creative team came up with an incredible teaser campaign of Arjunoda Amma Yaaru, which translates to Who is Arjun's mother, that set the TV screens on fire. The ad was the talk of the towns and cities across Tamil Nadu. In the multiple ads aired as part of the teaser campaigns, Arjun was portrayed as a brilliant, intelligent kid who exhibits his smartness in any situation at school, as one who excels in cricket and football for his school team, and as one who comes first in all subjects. Not to mention the last point, come first in all subjects, is an universally appealing catchphrase for any mother, not only an Indian mother. Each teaser ad ended with the caption Arjunoda Amma Yaaru, who is Arjun's mother, raising the interest levels of everybody, especially the moms. In the final set of ads, it was revealed that Arjun's mother is the one who gives 4.5% milk, and hence Arjun is performing well at school. The benefits of 4.5% milk are also explained, substantiating Arjun's smartness and excellent all-round display at school. Though many teaser campaigns came post that, the first mover advantage that Chandramogan believes in has worked wonders for him here too, due to the extensive brand recall for Arokya post the ad. Full credits to Ries, Hatsun team and the creative team for coming with this innovative campaign, which is still memorable in the minds of 2K kids. If you read Ries' positioning book, you would be able to understand how the positioning concepts mentioned in it were implemented well in this case. Hatsun went on to become the largest private dairy business in India subsequently. And the rest, as they say, is history. If this video has enthralled you, please do share this video and subscribe to our amazing channel. For now, it's Madhi signing off from you. Thank you.